that you're the person you are today as a direct result of observation, imitation, and repetition of other people around you. The people that you've grown up with, that you've modeled, that have rubbed off on you, your family, your friends, and obviously your work colleagues. All these people influence you to be the kind of person that you are today. Would you agree with that, team? Yes or no? Sorry, yes or no? Okay, now you've been influenced by individual people, but also culturally how we all behave as well. So maybe you'll think, and maybe you're like me, and maybe like me, you can remember being about 4 or 5 years old, and you're walking home from school, minding your own business, but there you are, walking on a brick wall, about a brick or so wide, and you're happily walking across the wall, balancing, going across the wall, and you get about halfway across, and then for the first time, somebody significant in your life sees you on this wall. And of course that's fine, because they start using really encouraging, empowering language and words to help you as you're halfway across this wall, right? Okay. But maybe you're like me, like, if my mum or dad was to see me on the wall like that, here's the words they would say. Andy, make sure that you don't... Exactly. Now, what picture do you think little Andy Harrington makes in his head when the information "don't fall" comes into my mind? What picture do I make in my mind? What picture? Yeah, specifically me falling. What emotion do you think immediately follows the picture I just made in my head? What emotion? Sorry, which emotion? Listen carefully to what you just said. Fear. So my most dominant emotion, my most available resource during this task is fear. So I'm more or less likely to walk successfully in the wall. Which one, guys? Less, a lot less. And to compound the problem, I've now got a map in my head of what I don't want, that my most current dominant thought. Now, you and I know that mum and dad did that because they loved you and they wanted you to stay safe. But I came by today to tell you that is not how your mind is designed to work at all. You cannot focus on the thing you're focusing on without focusing on it. You can't think about the thing you're thinking about without thinking about it. Think about that. Simply, it means you can't not something. Here's what to do. Whatever you do, don't do what I'm about to ask you to do, okay? Just don't do it. Okay, so sit up in your seats, because there's a little test. Sit up in your seats. Breathe fully. This is your first test. Don't do what I'm about to ask you to do. Don't think about Gordon Brown now. Okay, be honest. Who made a fleeting picture across your mind of Gordon Brown as I said not to? Raise your hand. Some of you even has heard his voice and that strange thing he does as he finishes his words. Some of you even have feelings about Gordon Brown, didn't you? So here's the point. You and I don't actually respond to the world outside. You respond to that little world you create inside. And that's the key.